Okay, we are back for Thursday Thunder, and unfortunately, in my last attempt to record this video, I was interrupted. So I'd already started the show, so I can't go back, but I'll fill you in on what's happened so far. So Dustin Rhodes has pretty much saved the show so far. This was the fourth segment. He's currently feuding with Sean O'Haire. The opener, we signed two new wrestlers. Jushin Liger has returned, and he won in a four-way cruiserweight match, which didn't go down too well. I think it got around 66 or 62% rating. The other match, Totally Buff beat Sanders and Kiwi, which only got about 51%, so that didn't go down very well. And the other guy, the new guy that has signed, is Tommy Dreamer. I did try and get Rob Van Dam and Sabu, but I just couldn't get them. Too expensive, and same with Rhino. So we've got Tommy Dreamer, and he's going to debut with Terry Funk as his ally. Hulk Hogan is not appearing yet. I'm going to wait till the next Nitro, because Scott Steiner and Jeff Jarrett are going to end their feud tonight in a cage for the world title. So Hogan's going to appear on the next Nitro, which is the last Nitro before the Big Bang pay-per-view. So that's where we're at the moment. This is fifth segment. Kevin Nash, Rey Mysterio. Kevin Nash called out Rey Mysterio last fight. It was just a keep active match, really, but they were both sluggish, so that didn't go down very well. Chris Candido backstage, feuding with Mike Awesome. I'm hoping that'll be an epic US title match. Both potential future main eventers, Canyon and Mike Awesome. We've got for feud a new Jack and Shane Douglas continuing. Two members of the Rat Pack in Douglas and Candido have beaten two members of the Filthy Animals, Konnan and New Jack there, which is actually the best rated match of the night so far, which is quite poor. Sid Vicious is fighting the Cat next as well. So this is the debut angle. Terry Funk gained overness from this, 78%, pretty good. So Terry Funk comes out onto the ramp, announces that he has brought an ally into the promotion. Out comes Tommy Dreamer making his debut, cementing this new alliance. So there we go. For Cat and Sid Vicious, these matches tonight have been shocking. So I'm hoping the main event will be worth it. We did also have an angle hyping up the main event tonight, which came after the opening bout. So that didn't go down well. And the only way Cat beats Sid Vicious is by interference, courtesy of Diamond Dallas Page. Goldberg in the ring. Out from the back runs Lash LeRoux, who slides into the ring and attacks. Goldberg can barely stand. Whiplash. Lash LeRoux leaves. Damage is done. Nice little feud going on there. Really doing Lash LeRoux's career good, and Goldberg seems to be quite liking it as well, which is good. And for main event, crowd reaction fantastic. Overall rating expected it to be higher, but there you go. Jeff Jarrett gained overness from the feud ending. Let's see how it ends. Steiner recliner. Jeff Jarrett goes limp. Scott Steiner and Jarrett climb the cage. So even though Jarrett's gone limp with a Steiner recliner, he still managed to climb the cage. But then Jarrett gets knocked off by a right hand. Papa Pump climbs over for the win. And he stays in the ring, celebrates his victory. There we go. Well, we still got 69%, considering we had some absolute duds on here tonight. So that's a good score. So let's have a look at the male. 4.59, pretty decent rating for Thunder there. Scott Steiner like that. Kevin Nash wants to go against Lex Luger. Okay, we'll sort that for the next show. And Terry Funk likes Tommy Dreamer. Any news for Saturday? Nope. Last look at the morals. Well, Rey Mysterio still at nothing. I think when I rehired him, I thought his morale would go up a bit. It's not. I think just need to release him again. It's just not going to work with Rey Mysterio. In fact, let's do that right now, because I'm sure he will accept it. Contract. He refuses. Offer release. He rejects it. Oh, terminate the contract. Well, there you go. Rey Mysterio's gone. So that's money off a wage bill again. But if you look at Tommy Dreamer, he's over 78. He's a good addition to the roster. And Jushin Liger as well. He's got previous experience being in WCW. He's pretty over as well. So we've got some ECW guys in. We're doing well here. And of course, Hogan is yet to make his debut. Let's have a look. Getting interesting. Totally buff. Yeah. Dustin Rhodes. New Jack, Shane Douglas. DDP, Sid Vicious. Okay, that feud is going to end tonight. So we're going to have Nash and Luger and DDP and Sid Vicious, just like the old times. So I've already got my big bang event lined up. What's going to happen? It's only 8 days actually, just over a week away, which is not long at all. Let's have a look if we've got any. Sanders is okay. Sanders is too far up for card. Yeah, upper mid carder. We need to put him down. And what we need to do now is change Tommy Dreamer's gimmick before it goes before he loses his overness. He's a face. He's an extremist. I mean, he has got Italian in him, hasn't he? Fiery Italian. Yeah, that should go down pretty well. Okay, and he'll make his in-ring debut, Tommy Dreamer. So that's will be good. Now, in terms of feuds, Scott Steiner, Hulk Hogan, but Hulk Hogan is getting paid $300,000 an appearance. I can't afford to have him in a long-term feud. He's only coming back for this pay-per-view, and it's basically just to generate more buys for the event. And whilst we just biding a bit of time before some other of the mid-card guys are really elevated to main event, because I don't feel there's anyone ready to challenge Scott Steiner other than bringing Hulk Hogan in, because he's already feuded with a lot of the guys. So I will sort out the showdown card and I will be back with you very shortly.